I first came to prison, I didn't have the family and the friends that I thought I had because they had all left me. And I was completely alone for the first time in my entire life. I didn't know that loneliness could feel that way. I never knew it could hurt that bad. And there was a darkness that washed over me that I wasn't sure I was going to be able to see my way out of.
When I think about the residents here, I would say their greatest need, it's just to feel seen and heard.
So I kept telling myself, if I can't find a way, then there's not one. If I can't see the light, then there is none. And I'll never forget the hopelessness that I felt, because there wasn't anything I could do. But then I got to meet the people of the Global Leadership Network, and that's what changed me.
When I decided to bring Global Leadership Summit to Walton Correctional Institution, it was a perfect opportunity for them to be unified and experiencing something together from a content and curriculum and community standpoint.
Before the Global Leadership came to Walton, the program dorms kind of struggled working together and stepping up and leading one another.
It was just, okay, well, at 8 o'clock, I've got this hour class, and I'm gonna go in here, and I'm gonna teach this material, and that's what it's gonna be. And it wasn't until the Global Leadership Network that I really realized that if I want to influence things, it's not by accident, it's on purpose.
We have programs, many programs at this facility, but Global Leadership is something special.
Once the GLS came to Walton, these men felt confident because they kind of had more tools in their toolbox to pull out and use whenever they needed it.
They made me see that I was more than a number. They showed me that I was worth something. And they made me feel like I was loved again.
I started learning better behavior, better habits, and things like that, which was a great step for me.
It made me more confident to put myself out there. You know, I wouldn't have seen myself 4 or 5 years ago talking about my faith or feeling like I could have anything to teach or to add to anyone's life.
It offers positivity amongst the staff and the inmates, so it gives us all tools, no matter who we are, blue or in a uniform, the same exact tools, because that's how important it is to lead the same and to be a good leader.
Because of the Global Leadership Network, it's going to help them along their way to finish their incarceration and go home to their families and be that better individual.
What has come from Global Leadership Summit is that they see themselves as leaders, and there is a self-awareness that they have influence and that what they do matters.
My walk now is centered on my influence. I pay attention to what my influence is doing to people or for people.
I just can't wait for the opportunity to learn even more, and hopefully when I get out of here, just to even do bigger things.
I believe that Global Leadership Network expands leadership by paying attention to places and spaces like the one that we're sitting in today.
The Global Leadership Summit helped build the foundation I stand on. Without it, I wouldn't be as strong as I am right now. There's no other way to put it. No other way to put it. I had no idea who I truly was until after I found out how great my influence is. And that happened with the Global Leadership Network.